Oh, we live. We live. We're in the building.
Booyaka shot.
Yeah, definitely not doing this. You're faking it.
We are in the building. It's Trying Hip Hop Podcast. This is your man, Uncle Kurt, and this is
Howie.
And this is episode 136.
136. Yup.
Hit all the buttons. Don't forget, like, share, subscribe.
Yep.
Like, share, subscribe.
Yep.
Like, share, subscribe.
Brothers and sisters.
Brothers and sisters.
Brothers and sisters.
Brothers and sisters.
That's what I'm saying. Like, give me the money. I will take care of this. All right, I'm going to stop.
I think we're going to be in the middle of a podcast one day. We're going to hear a knock at the door. Who's that? It's Umar Johnson.
I'm Dr. Umar Johnson. You monkeys up there making fun of me. I'm going to whoop your ass. Because this, I don't pay. You know, we're dealing in tired times, brother. You know, but
you don't understand, but I do have the school. You just don't know where it is.
Actually, he got it in some location. I can't remember. I think was it in Philly?
I don't know.
No, he actually had the school, but it's still like not in like the, it's still, it's HBCU and all this other stuff. So
okay.
Yeah, he still got, he had the school. It just, but I think what made him, push it out. Oh shit, I forgot to hit record on that. Well, for editing purposes. Welcome to Trying Hip Hop Podcast. It's your boy Howie,
and this is your man Kurt. What's up, y'all?
I forgot to push buttons.
We were talking and then
talking shit and forgot to push buttons. So again, we're gonna go through this whole spiel. I'm trying to do it quickly because boots are on the ground.
Boots on the ground.
Boots are on the ground.
Looking like a fool with the boots on the ground.
Like, share, subscribe. Like, share, subscribe. Like, share, and subscribe.
Brothers and sisters.
The people that listen to our podcast, just let us know. We got a mic hooked up to our recording right here. So. And we do have the sound effects and stuff. If you would just let us know if we're too loud or we need to balance it out or something like that with the effects. Yeah. We try to get wild and crazy, but we want to make sure you have a pretty decent listening experience. We're not professional, so just set us up on the email. Be like, Howard, Curtis, something.
Let us know. We want to make sure we got things right for y'all.
We want to accommodate.
Let us know.
Yeah, we want to accommodate you.
We want to live lavish.
Lavish. Anyway, how was your week, man?
My week was good, man. It was another quick one. I have to admit, it feels like we just did the podcast a couple of days ago. So
I know, right?
It went by very fast. A lot of things happened. I think when a lot of things happen, it makes the day go by faster. So, Trump got Rona and all of that stuff happened.
Oh, yeah. Look. Well, damn, I better not. I was about to hit the clap button like, this nigga got the Rona! I shouldn't do that now.
I ain't gonna call
I shouldn't do that now.
We're gonna take the high road.
Yeah, that could have been me, but that nigga got the Rona! That nigga got the Rona! The Rona!
Careful what you wish for.
Nah, yeah. I'm just playing.
But he seems to be doing a little bit better. Of course he lying, claiming he feel better than he did 20 years ago, but then you come out there and you all huffing and puffing. Did you see where he couldn't breathe?
Damn.
He was up on the balcony or something. He was just sitting there like,
oh yeah, that probably that shit fucking with his lungs.
What you talking about? You feel better than you did 20 years ago.
Yeah,
bruh.
You gonna feel better.
Let it go.
You gonna feel better, your ass fall out.
Yeah.
Do one of these shits.
What's funny is, his boy, Mike Pence, is supposed to be the head of the coronavirus task force.
Wow.
And you let all this happen. It's like 25 or 24 people now who have gotten corona up in that White House. And I ain't gonna lie. If Trump loses and I was like Biden or somebody, I'd be like, I ain't going in there until y'all fumigate that place.
Yeah, fumigate, eradicate. I'm got to get some new people.
Burn it down.
Burn it down. We build it up again.
We'll make a new one.
Open up the border. Let the Mexicans build.
Yeah,
that's fucked up. But come on, you can't do that to black people no more because black people built it the first time.
Yeah,
exactly
for
free. Motherfucker. You at least give them minimum wage.
So, again, this is episode 136. And
we're going to lose sponsorships on that shit. How are you fucking racist?
Look, episode 136 is brought to you by Masterpiece Hootie Hoos.
Uh-oh. We're getting sponsorship.
Yo, so if y'all haven't heard, Master P just dropped his own cereal called Hootie Hoos. And, he's out promoting it and all of that. Now, I will say this. I'm happy for the brother. I'm happy he's expanding himself. It's just funny because the name just comes off a little funny. And, it's just a little, I don't know, maybe it's the timing of it. But, we'll see. Once somebody tastes it, let us know what it tastes like so we can, we can tell if we want to even dive into that realm.
Well, I probably can't mess with it no way with the diet and stuff that I'm on. So
I mean, if somebody told me it was good, I would probably taste it.
Yeah, I mean, I'd try them. Yeah, definitely.
But, shout out to Master P.
Oh yeah, man. Man.
It's just funny, but I'm glad that he got it. I don't know what to think of it, so I'm gonna wait and see. I'm all about supporting black businesses, but I don't know. I guess I think I would have maybe done a different name. I don't know. The Hootie Hoos just don't.
Well, he had a song called the Hootie Hoo thing. Right. So I mean, I get it. I get it. Yeah. Woo! What you gonna do? Woo!
Yeah, I remember that joint. So we'll see, man. I'm not gonna make no real judgment on it until after I know how it tastes. We'll see. So let us know if one of y'all bold enough to try it. Let us know.
Yeah, I'm bold enough to get diabetes. Get your foot cut off.
You got all the sugar you want on these Hootie Hoos.
Man, damn, Hootie Hoos good. Damn, I can't feel my foot.
Right. My leg went numb.
Damn.
So I might need to go to the doctor. But yeah, so before we get too far in the episode, just want to give a couple of condolences to a couple of people we lost recently. So for one, there was an extraordinary black actor named Thomas Jefferson Bird. He was actually shot in ATL. I'm assuming it was by accident. Maybe he was caught in the crossfire because he wasn't the type that would probably mess with anybody. You know what I mean? I don't know, but he was 70 years old. He's one of those. He's been in a lot of movies, so you probably know his face, but you may not have known his name. So he was in a lot of Spike Lee movies. He was in Chirac. He was in He Got Game. He was in Get on the Bus. And he was also in Ray, and he was also in Set It Off. So he's had quite a few movies. So once you see his face, okay, I remember that guy. But yeah, man, so he was 70 years old. It's sad that he had to get shot. So I really hate to hear that, man. But also, we lost the extraordinary rock and roll legend, Eddie Van Halen. He was only 65.
Yeah.
And, he died. So he had cancer, and I guess he had been dealing with that for a while. So, let's give him a moment of silence, just to pay our respects. Alrighty. Thank y'all for doing that with us, man. We always like to pay our respects, you know what I mean? And, just try to remember those we lost, you know what I mean?
Yeah, that was a shot with Eddie Van Halen, though, man.
Yeah.
He did like the little Michael Jackson lick, you know what I'm saying? Beat it.
Mm-hmm.
I actually I think I mentioned this on the podcast when I was listening to Rock the Bell Radio. Cool J had put out a song. It was kind of like a remix to "I Need Love" in a sense. He didn't call it that, but it was kind of like a modern "I Need Love."
Okay.
And Eddie Van Halen. He was actually did the guitar lick, like in the song. Yeah, it was great. It was a good, smooth R&B type feel. Like you could feel it, man. And he go, killing it, killing it.
Dang.
Yeah, man. And Van Halen's a fucking awesome group. Let me just put that out there. I mean, as a black man, and I know that rock and roll has been appropriated by whites, but Van Halen, they are fucking awesome.
Yeah, and, man. I mean, growing up, even I grew up in the New York area and in the hood and all of that. I mean, but you couldn't help but hear music like that. It wasn't always hip hop.
Yeah,
you was hearing stuff like Van Halen. So, definitely, I know about Van Halen.
Yeah, jump on my joint.
Yeah, man.
Might as well jump.
Yeah,
might as well jump.
Mm-hmm. Yes, sir. So he will definitely never be forgotten.
Mm-hmm.
Now I want to talk a little bit about COVID-19 a little bit because there's more people getting it. Of course, we know Trump got it, and then now the number of people in the White House, like 24 people. Yo, that remix of that's been going around now that he got it.
Damn.
But also Cam Newton came out and said he had it.
Dang.
Trey Songz got it.
Dang.
Comedian Ryan Davis.
Yeah, I did hear about it.
He got it. You know what I mean? So it's like it's been going around, man. We have to take this serious. You know what I mean? Even if it doesn't kill you, you don't want to just have anything. I don't even want a cold. You know what I mean? Because you don't know what a cold or a flu might do to you nowadays. You know what I mean? All these different strands.
Yep.
So, just be careful, man. Everybody's kind of looking at it like, oh, it's no big deal. I'll cough a little bit, but I'll live, man. Listen, you don't know what's going to happen because people like Trump, he got the best care out there because of who he is. All you got to do is have president in front of your name. They're going to give you all the best drugs they wouldn't give the average person.
Yep.
So he got good care. So you ain't got the money or the power that this man got. So you don't know what's going to happen when you get it, if you get it. So just saying, be careful. Also, I want to announce the famous lady from BET, Ananda Lewis. I don't know if y'all remember her. She was from Teen Summit. She has been dealing with stage 3 breast cancer. So she kind of hid it from everybody. Even her family didn't know.
Wow.
So she just announced it a few days ago. And I guess because she got so far into stage 3, she like, I better just swallow my pride and just, be honest about it. So our prayers are with her, man. My prayers are definitely with her, man.
Did she ended up getting it? Like one removed?
I don't know. I didn't get that whole story, but I just know that she's been getting treated for it for a while. So she didn't mention that, but it might be because she's getting to that point. Maybe she's about to. So yeah. But
my aunt Charlotte, God bless her, but she had breast cancer. They had to remove.
Oh, okay. Yeah, man. Because I remember when I was younger and I would hear about breast cancer, and I never really thought about it as a serious thing, because I'm like, it's probably just. I used to think, it probably just make their chest hurt a little bit. You know what I mean? Because I was young and dumb.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But that shit can kill you. It will kill you. It will spread all through your body and just take over, man. So take it serious. No matter what kind of cancer you're dealing with, it can spread and it can take over your whole body, man. So again, prayers to Ananda Lewis. She still looks the same, by the way, man. Looks the same as she did on Teen Summit. So she has not aged hardly a bit.
Well, black don't crack.
You know.
Let's get that to genetics.
If you know, you know.
Get that to genetics.
Yeah, man. So, I got a few birthdays to go through real quick. Did you want to say anything else about like COVID or any of that stuff?
Yeah, y'all just protect yourself. That's pretty much all I can do. Special shout out to Ron Davis, because he's from not this area of North Carolina, Concord. I mean, you know what I'm saying?
Charlotte,
yeah. So I mean, that ain't put down the road.
Right down the road, man.
Yeah, man. Special shout out to him.
Yeah, and it was funny because somebody was trying to roast him basically.
Oh yeah, my man, the prayer. Holla!
He roasted him, man. He roasted him. It was so funny, man. But it's like, why would you say something ignorant to somebody like that. You know, it's,
and then, I mean, now I want one thing. Not that, it'd be one thing if it was Trump, and not to say that you should do that to him either. But the thing of it is, like, Ryan pretty much. I mean, I don't know him personally, obviously, but I mean, he pretty much a pretty cool dude from what I've seen. You know what I'm saying? I don't think he really tried to go out of his way to bother people. I mean, especially not now.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So. Yeah, him having the COVID, man, that was kind of that kind of messed with me, man.
Yeah, man. I'm just glad he seems to be pulling through it. So,
and he's positive about it.
Yeah, definitely. So, but yeah, so let's jump into some birthdays real quick. I only got a couple. So on October 5th, happy birthday goes out to my man Vinny Paz. He's a dope rapper.
Yeah, Lord Jamar was actually mentioning him.
Oh, yeah?
Said he was nice. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. And then also on October 6th, my man Rozelle, one of the original members of the Roots crew. Yeah, man. Always doing the beatbox. Yeah, man. That was a joint, man.
I got to give him a bomb dropping Rozelle.
There we go.
Late.
But when you come from that era, man, you had to have some talent. So when you was a real hip hop crew and you was like rapping on the corners and whatnot, you always had somebody in the crew who could beatbox. You know what I mean? And so normally in my crew, I was the beatboxer. You know what I mean? I never wanted to be a long-standing beatboxer, but I just had a couple of different beats that I could do, so I always used the beatbox.
Man, when I was a kid, dude. I mean, like Dougie Fresh and like Buffy, like I would try to imitate them. You know what I'm saying? I'm not that great. I just do little beats and whatnot.
Yeah.
Anyway.
But on October 8th, which will be tomorrow, my man, the legend, CL Smooth.
Uh-oh.
Happy birthday, my brother.
You, my God.
Yes, sir. Also tomorrow we got my man Nick Cannon. Him and CL have the same birthday.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna give that to Nick Cannon, man, because like what he's been through and stuff this year, I'm giving that to him, man.
And he's dealing with a lot too, because he's got lupus, I believe it is.
See, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I didn't know he had lupus.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's the thing, man. He's doing all this work, and like my mom got lupus.
Mm-hmm.
I understand, like it gets like once you get it gets you down.
Yeah,
every day is like you can't move on. So man, shout out to that man.
He pushes through it very well, man. So I give him a lot of props, man. But yeah, and then coming up on the 11th, happy birthday goes out to Napoleon from the Outlaws.
Uh-oh.
Yes, sir. And also on October 11th, 2 female MCs, Cardi B and MC Light.
Hold on, I gotta get it right from MC Light.
MC Light. You know what I mean? Gotta drop the bombs, I don't know why that had anything to do with this.
Yeah, that was for Cardi.
There we go.
That was for Cardi.
All right, that's for you, Cardi.
Yeah, that's for Cardi.
Happy birthday to both of y'all, extraordinary
well.
females. We love both of y'all's music. So, MC Light is another one, man. She still looks so young, man. So young. Still looks like she did back in the 80s and all of that. So,
the black no crack.
Yeah,
Shout out
man.
genetics. Shout out motherfucking genetics.
all right. So, we got to get into some music. Some new music. We got, first of all, heard an awesome track from Goody Mob featuring Chuck D.
Stay
State of the Union. Shut the fuck up. That's my joint. That beat is going so hard. But anyway, so Goody Mob song featuring Chuck D is called Are You Ready? And I mean, they're hitting one of those topics of are you ready for what's about to happen? This Armageddon type shit that we in. And I mean, CeeLo, all of them, they go in.
CeeLo fucking body that shit. He was like
yeah, man. And then I don't know if you heard this one, but West Coast Cam got a song featuring Dame Dash called Culture Vultures.
I've seen it. I haven't yet listened to it. But Cam is nice.
I meant to send it to you, man. It goes hard, man. So shout out to West Coast Cam. You know what I mean?
West Coast Cam.
Like I said, I think he cousins with Ice Cube, man. I believe. So we're gonna have to confirm that. But either way, you gotta hear that song. Jay Electronica, man, he just dropped the album on us, man.
Wow. And it didn't take 10 years.
Right.
Let's clap that
shit. But you know what? I think he kind of felt like because of what happened with the other album, with Hov being on all the tracks, maybe he felt like I gotta hurry up and get something else out there so they'll know I can do it on my own. You know what I mean? So the new album is called Act 2, Patents of Nobility. Back in 2007, I believe it was, he had a mixtape called Act 1. And so this was kind of his, he never had an official album back then, he just did mixtapes and whatnot. But so this was supposed to be the sequel to that. So Act 2, The Patents of Mobility, it should be out, at least digitally. I haven't heard it, but we're going to have to check that out and let y'all know how them songs stack up. Because I like Jay Electronica, man.
Oh, yeah.
As a lyricist, he's dope, man.
Yeah.
Dope. My man Smooth B just dropped a new joint called Summer Cry.
Smooth B.
Yeah, man. That joint goes I don't know why I love that beat, man. Yo, real quick, let me just say this. Def Jam has actually been pushing this album pretty hard.
Oh, really?
Every time I get on Instagram, I'm getting a pop-up. Check out Public Enemy's new album. Public Enemy's new album. Def Jam, Public Enemy, Def Jam, Public. I'm like, whoa, okay.
Public Enemy #1.
You know, and normally you just don't get that. You know what I mean? So I'm glad that they're getting behind this group, man, because they deserve it. So I hope they sell a bunch of units and people really soak up the message. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
My man K Slay, he put a post up on Instagram with a picture of him and AZ saying they got a song coming soon.
Oh.
So yeah, you know that's gonna go hard. I'm ready for that. I mean, AZ just in general, you know what I mean? I'm ready. But K Slay and AZ, man, listen, come on. My man Busta Rhymes, the album that we've been telling y'all about, is coming out on October 30th. So shout out to Busta Buck. I think I was saying that the album was going to be called The Dragon, but I think he's just got a song called The Dragon. The album is called The Wrath of God. Ooh. So yeah. Ooh. And everybody's been praising it, man. Nori said he said he hadn't seen Busta Bust like this in a long time, man. So he was like, yeah, this is going to be that real Busta Rhymes. You know what I mean? So I love it. Also, I didn't realize this one snuck by me. Because like a few months ago, I announced that Sadat X was working on some new music. So apparently he already dropped the album. It was a compilation album with him and Aguilar. And it's called The Gods Have Arrived.
Ooh.
Yeah, man. It came out a couple of weeks ago on September 25th. September 25th. So I'm going to go check that out. Just found that out a few minutes ago.
So let me put this in a sentence. So the first track we talked about, Are You Ready? Culture Vultures. Act 2, The Place of Mobility. Summer Cry, Soon. The Wrath of God, because the gods have arrived.
Yeah, man. You see that? You see that? You see that message right there? You see that message? You see how we put that together? You know what I mean? You gotta think.
Man.
You gotta think.
It got crazy.
Yeah, man. You know, so that's how you gotta put it together, man. So, you know, I mean, I remember when the Corona and all the pandemic and all the looting and rioting started. A lot of people felt like there wasn't enough conscious hip hop out there. And based on this, I can tell we got a lot of conscious hip hop. Chuck D and Goody Mob, Cam and Dame Dash, Culture Vultures, Jay Electronica, he's always been conscious. Busta Rhymes, Sadat X and Aguilar, the guys have arrived. Come on, man. So we got some conscious hip hop to make you think. You know what I mean? So I'm loving it, man. All right, so that's it for the music today. We got to get into some topics, man. Just found out right before the show, the man who killed George Floyd, Derek Chauvin, is officially released today. Boo, boo, boo. So he walking free after he posted his bond. He had $1 million bond, and he posted that. So he got out earlier today. I think, man, me and Howie was talking about this, man. I've been telling y'all, man, $1 million don't go nowhere no more. No. You know what I mean? It used to be where you would feel like if you had $1 million, you was like the richest person.
You the man, son.
To have $1 million is nothing now. You know what I mean? This man is just a cop, and he was able to get $1 million posted for him.
He probably didn't someone start like a fundraiser, like probably, a GoFundMe or something.
Probably,
because I think someone did do that.
Probably,
I don't. I don't. You know, you gotta allegedly. Man. Right. I have to go. Allegedly. But I think
allegedly.
Yeah, I think they. You know,
he probably got some support behind him. I'm sure. You know. Either that or he pulled a R. Kelly. Remember how R. Kelly got bonded out by some anonymous person when he first went to jail? Or you handed some money over to somebody who handed it over to somebody else who handed it over to the jail for you.
Yep.
But anyway, man, so, you know, what's funny is Derek Chauvin, his court date is not until next year in 2021. So, you know, they delaying that as long as they can because they know that by then y'all gonna be done forgot about it.
Oh, yeah, we will be on to something else.
Mm-hmm. So, keep that in your mind, man. This man is walking free and he gets to chill now, you know what I mean, for till another calendar year hits.
Yeah.
But, you know, well, let's move on to something a little more positive. So, my man, you know, it's been reported that my man Lord Jamar has squashed his beef with Eminem. Let's clap that up.
To be real with you, though, I don't think there was really any beef in the first.
I mean, yeah, it wasn't a real beef, but you know, he definitely had some feelings about Eminem. You can tell, but I think Lord Jamar is one of them. You know, he talks a lot, but I don't think he would have wanted to rap or anything if he saw Eminem in real life.
No.
Just more so, I guess he was kind of feeling salty about how good everybody paints a picture of Eminem versus all these other black artists.
They're definitely dope.
Yeah.
And honestly, doper than he.
Yeah.
Just to be honest.
Yeah.
And that's not a slight to Eminem.
Right.
At all. I mean, M was definitely like, you know, he probably one of the better rappers. I mean, of all time. I wouldn't necessarily say the best. He's definitely the best white rapper that's ever done it. You know, one of the best.
He's a top tier MC, you know what I mean? You can't put it past him. So, and before we go too far, shout out to everybody on Instagram. Shout out to Facebook.
Yep.
Thank y'all for checking us out on YouTube
and
as well.
Anchor,
Spotify, Twitter, all of y'all.
We everywhere.
We everywhere.
Some niggas.
But as far as the Lord Jamar and Eminem, basically him and Royce, Lord Jamar and Royce were having a conversation, and supposedly Lord Jamar was like, "Hey, let your boy Eminem know we good now. You know what I mean? We good." So I think that because of Royce and Lord Jamar squashing their thing, I think that helped Lord Jamar say, "You know what? Let's squash this Eminem thing too."
Well, the thing of it is, like I said, man, and share this in the Lost in Thought. Even though this might be just the music and all this other stuff, but it is really, really, really prominent in telling what the times that we're in now, when two black people that normally disagree are coming together. Yeah. We ain't seen that.
Yeah, man.
And that's what I'm saying. This is kind of pivotal to me, like where we might be, where the future might be with us.
Absolutely, man. I'm loving it, man.
Yeah,
so,
man.
Shout out to Lord Jamar, Royce, and all of them, man, for coming together. Rod Digger, Godfrey, my son, yeah, man.
Aim Dash.
So yeah,
everybody.
Definitely, man. So thanks to Vlad. Thanks in part to Vlad. You fucked up, Vlad.
Well, I mean, yeah, he did. But I mean, my thing of it is, it's like, I understand, and even though he kind of fucked that up too, really, him standing with his people.
Yeah.
He really shouldn't have been standing, because he's not really practicing Judaism, because he's an atheist.
Right.
And my thing of it is, it's just like, for him to do that, I just think that's just messed up.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like, claim one or the other, but he'll claim atheist, but he also claim that he's a hardcore Jew. Not really hardcore, but, he throws that up there sometimes. But, it is what it is, man. We're done with him anyway.